From the News Channel 8 studios, this is Let's Talk Live.
Well, from the Korean taco to the kimchi burgers, Korean food is making itself known on American menus.
Absolutely. Danielle Chang created Lucky Rice to create a platform for Asian culture, and today she's showing us how to make some delicious Korean food. Hi, Danielle.
Absolutely. Hi. So happy to be here today.
Well, thanks for being here. Everything smells great. All the aromas are just kind of filling me. I'm feeling my nose.
Have you ever made kimchi before?
I have never, so this is
Did you ever think cabbage would take on such a renaissance?
No.
Not at all.
It's coming back.
I know. It's really exciting. I'm making a classic Korean kimchi dish from my new cookbook, Lucky Rice.
Lucky Rice. Okay.
And this book contains actually 100 different recipes. They're mostly recipes that have really gained, of dishes that have really gained curry recently on our American tables. You know, dishes like dumpling, ramen, and kimchi that have been around forever, traditional dishes, but are taking on new expression and finding themselves, you know, whether it's in kimchi hot dogs or kimchi burgers.
Really?
Or
a kimchi burger?
Cocktails. Yes. So I'll show you how easy this is to make.
Okay.
Simply take a head of beautiful Napa cabbage.
Okay.
And I have
Is that different than a regular cabbage? A Napa cabbage?
It's a Napa cabbage. It's
Well,
kind
because
of
this
like an
one's
Asian.
long.
Yeah, it's more like, okay.
Yes, it's a mainstay of most Asian markets.
Okay.
This is a fun fact to know, but Koreans actually consume on average 40 pounds of Napa cabbage per person per year.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It's a lot of cabbage. Just do a little kind of quarter cut and then look at this little pretty peel where you're really just letting the cabbage come apart
on its own.
Not really like destroying the integrity of the leaves at all. Simply quarter it and then put it in some hot water with salt so that you can really let all of the liquid come out of the cabbage before you actually start cooking.
Is that what the salt does? It brings out the liquid?
Exactly. So if you soak it, I'll show you. This is what I've done.
Okay.
I soaked this cabbage with salt and hot water for about an hour. And you see how wilted it's become? Like the cabbage literally shrank to about a quarter of the size of that former cabbage.
Okay.
So I'm just going to show you how easy this is to do. Kimchi people think of as this like funky fermented food that takes months and months to ferment.
Right, that's what I was thinking,
But in fact, it's something you can make in 5 minutes and eat fresh like a salad.
Okay.
And then you can also, of course, keep it in your refrigerator and ferment it and eat it throughout the winter months, as was traditionally done in Korea.
Okay.
So essentially, it's very simple ingredients. I've just cooked a little bit of rice porridge here. So this is glutinous rice flour with hot water. And into it, you pour sugar.
Okay. And about how much, like a cup of sugar?
About a cup of sugar.
Okay.
You pour fish sauce. Smell it. It's like this very funky.
It's funky.
It's a very funky smell that's kind of becoming just the most popular ingredient. You know, you're finding it in refrigerators all around town these days. And then this is a quintessential Korean ingredient. It's called gochugaru, and it's a chili pepper.
So it gives it a little kick and a little spice?
It gives it a lot of kick.
Oh, so you put a lot of that in there.
A lot of it in here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, it actually looks a lot scarier than it tastes.
I was like, woo!
It's not.
I'm going to need a glass of milk after that. Okay.
Yes, it's not that fiery. I was always so afraid of kimchi when I was growing up because it just looked so bright and it had that kind of special funky smell to it. But now I just worship it. I eat it with everything.
Okay. And so now you're going to add in?
Add in some minced ginger and, of course, garlic.
Okay. Garlic's good for the blood.
Garlic is something that I think is and you cannot separate from Korean food. It's a quintessential flavor for good reason because it's found in almost every Korean dish.
Right. Okay. So anything else going in this beautiful mix?
No, so essentially now you've got the chili mix.
Okay.
And so to the salted cabbage, you pour in some sliced daikon, which is a Korean radish.
Okay.
carrots.
Does that taste like a regular radish, the red radish?
Yeah, do you want to try it? Yeah, it's really sweet.
Okay.
And it's very sweet and it's very popular.
Everywhere.
And you can really play with a variety of ingredients, however you want to create this kimchi.
Okay.
I like to add a lot of yellow onions to it.
Okay.
And then finally scallions.
There you go.
Yeah. So to that, essentially, you pour this very scary, but actually sweet and tasty, funky gochugaru mix. Or do you want to help me stir that up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it, Brian. You want to stir it?
Give it a good little stir.
Big stir. Okay. Now, does this have to sit for a period of time?
Yeah,
or?
so that's what I was saying. You know, it's wonderful because
you can eat it now.
kimchi is actually extremely healthy, has a lot of probiotics. So it can sit in your refrigerator for months, even years at a time. Traditionally, it was buried in earthenware as a way to provide fresh vegetables during the winter months. And this is actually a jar of kimchi that I made about a year ago. And you can see how a lot of liquid is released over the time of the fermentation. But you can also see how what you just created, Brian, this amazingly fresh, beautiful kimchi salad. And I literally, I'll eat this just the way it is right now with like a bowl of rice, a little bit of egg, or I love it for brunch. This is a red snapper, has Bombay Sapphire East in it, and kimchi.
That's usually what Brian eats for lunch.
Yes, it's the perfect hangover. You know, a little bit of probiotic, a little bit of kimchi, a little bit of sriracha, and there you go.
There you go.
That's beautiful.
Well, Danielle, hold on. Before you go, the book. Where can we find your new book?
You can find the book anywhere booksellers, any bookseller. And we're actually going to be talking about this book and Korean food tonight at the Smithsonian in their after hours program. So please join us for those that are in town.
Awesome.
All right, Danielle Chang, thank you so much for joining us today and filling up our studios with a sweet smell of kimchi. Stay with us, folks. We got more of Let's Talk Live coming up right after the break.